Hello, my name is Jessie, and welcome to my kitchen. It's been a little while. I am doing something a little bit different today. It still has to do with substitutions, though, and so Melanie with A Godly Home had invited me about a month and a half ago. I'm a little late on this, but she had invited me to participate in a collaboration she was putting on for handmade or partially handmade Christmas gifts, $10 or less. And I had so many ideas initially when she asked me. I was so excited about it. I went out, I got supplies, and then things just kept happening as they do, and I lost inspiration for I lost inspiration for a few days, and it went downhill from there. But anyway, I am back at it, and I've been thinking about it for the last month and a half, and I did get a burst of inspiration when watching something completely unrelated, and we don't have, it's hard to find things in the freezer, convenience things, so I don't know why I've never done this before, but I had the inspiration to make cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and put them in the freezer before they're baked, and gift that. So I think it's the Boy Scouts who have buckets of cookie dough that every holiday season they go out and sell. So stuff like that is not something, that I can buy, I can have. I'm not going to buy it for somebody else just because I don't even know how they taste. So I'm not going to do that. This, on the other hand, this I can do. And I recently discovered a sourdough chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I love it. I actually don't like making cookies, which is another reason why this was such a good idea. Because if I can make a couple batches of cookies and stick them in the freezer and have them there, then on the occasions when I do want to pull them out, then I can, and I've got them. They're there, and I thought maybe that would be a really good a good gift to give for Christmas, because when we get to the holidays, there's so many sweets, there's so much food. I hate gifting food, but that's oftentimes what I want to gift because I love being in the kitchen so much. So I thought this was a really good idea. Now, I'm sure this would work with any recipe, your favorite recipe, whatever you like. If snickerdoodles, I was thinking I might try that. I might try some snickerdoodles. I might try some sugar cookies. Now, I don't usually roll mine out and press them with cookie cutters because gluten-free cookie dough is a little different. It is touchier. It is a lot more difficult to make those cute gingerbread men and whatnot. So I probably won't roll them and do it that way. What I do with my sugar cookies is I roll them into balls and then roll that into sugar or sprinkles or whatever. It is, once we had to go corn free as well, sprinkles are a little bit harder to find, but usually, most of the time, the colored sprinkles are usually safe. So I can find colored sprinkles and, like colored sugar, and that's fun. I mean, regular old, that coarse sugar would also just work, and it makes it pretty, it makes that crunch, very tasty. So anyhow, I had a little bit of chocolate chip cookie dough left over the last time I made them, so I went ahead and stuck them in my Tupperware ice cube tray, which I had heard for a while there. I was selling Tupperware back quite a while ago. This was not recently, but that was a trick I had heard, and I had always thought about testing it out, and I never did. So went ahead and quickly did this to see how easy they would be to come out, and because there's a lid here, I should just be able to knock these out. Now I will also say that maybe it'll be easy. Wow. I will say that I am wanting to get, before I do this again, before I make another batch of cookies, I am going to get a cookie scoop with the little release mechanism. I've never owned one of those, and I didn't think I needed one until I thought up this idea. And these are not coming out. I did just take them out of the freezer. I think I would have been better just to roll them and stick them on a cookie tray to freeze, and then stick them in a freezer bag. So we've got that one in there. My sister just had a baby, so I am going to gift her this, and she will be the test subject. But I know this is going to work. I know this is going to be a good idea. So I'm going to bring these to her. And my recipe is, it just says to cook at 375 for 6 to 8 minutes. Now, when I've made these, I don't know if I'm making them bigger than was originally intended, or if it's just the fact that it's gluten-free flour. But my cookies do take a little bit longer to bake. So, and then because they're going to be frozen, I'm going to add a few more minutes on top of that. So I'll probably tell her to bake them for about 15 minutes, and I'll have her report back to me before I make up a bunch of these. But I am excited to be gifting these this year to neighbors and members of our church, and I really liked this idea. What gave me this inspiration, the talk, was it was a really sweet talk about, you know, how oftentimes we have hard days and we just need a reset button. And that was basically what this was about. And she said, you know what? Just keep some frozen cookie dough, some ready-to-go frozen cookie dough for those days where you just need a reset button and you need to reset the mood in the house. And with some fresh baked cookies. And I thought that was such a good idea. And this is starting to thaw and stick to my fingers, but it is working. I'm definitely going to be getting one of those scoops this coming weekend. That is the first thing on my list of things to do, buy one of those scoops. Gluten-free dough sometimes can be a little tricky, but it's working. We're getting through it. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to have to wash my fingers, but I had a gift bag on the table ready to go, but I'm going to zip this up. I'm going to make a card. I'm going to make a card with this recipe on there because I know my sister's going to want it anyway. And then I'm going to put a sticky note on that for these cookie bites, and tell her to bake at 375 at 15 minutes. And then when I gift them for Christmas, I will dress up the gift bag a little bit. I might include some cookie cutters, just for fun. I know these don't need cookie cutters, but I like collecting cookie cutters. I might have too many at the moment, especially for the quality of the dough. It's just not easy. I very often do not. Let me put it this way: I rarely roll out cookies to cut because I haven't found a very easy cookie dough to roll out and cut. But anyway, that is what I am going to be doing for Christmas for many people. I hope they like it. And I think I'm going to keep this as an easy gift for, throughout the year, really. But I am excited to experiment with some sugar cookies as well. Probably roll those in some colored sugar on sprinkles, and I might, for some people, might do a little bag like this with just a serving for a smaller family, and do a couple different types of cookies. And so anyway, that is my contribution to the $10 or less. I thought I was going to end up with doing more, having more to contribute, but it ended up being a crazy December as usual. So here we are. But there are many, many, many ideas in this playlist. So like I said, this is with Melanie with A Godly Home, and she has a whole playlist. So check that out. I've been enjoying. I have not made it through the whole playlist yet. But I have enjoyed what I have watched, and it's fun to get inspiration and ideas from other people. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.